Most people moving from the Midwest to Southeast Florida believe they're getting a life upgrade, but a surprising number of them end up regretting it or moving back. Not because Florida's bad, but because it's different from what they had expected. And these surprises fall into four main categories. And the third one will radically change the way you experience life in Southeast Florida. My name is Ryan. I grew up in a small town in Iowa, lived in Kansas City for 18 years, and eventually moved to Delray Beach, Florida. And these are the biggest surprises that I and other Midwesterners who moved here encountered. Let's begin with the one that everyone thinks they understand: the weather. The weather isn't just warm, it changes how you live. Most people move here to escape the cold, which you absolutely will, but it isn't just better weather here. Snow is traded for year-round heat and humidity. There is basically one season here, and it's hot, then it gets hotter, then it gets a little less hot. If you're from the Midwest, your year has a rhythm. Every 3 months, the seasons are changing. Down here, that rhythm is gone, and you can't really expect how much you're actually going to miss that. But here's the trade-off: year-round outdoor living. January beach walks, outdoor dining, and golfing anytime you want. So here's a tip. If you are someone who is sensitive to the heat, consider living within 1 to 3 miles of the coast where you'll experience the ocean breeze. That breeze can make the difference between a nice day and living in the type of heat that just pushes you back inside. For many though, the hardest adjustment isn't the weather. The lifestyle and culture here feel different. This is what a lot of Midwesterners notice immediately. Up north, life is more predictable. You know your neighbors, you have your routines. Life feels consistent. Down here, things operate with a different energy. It tends to be faster paced, more social and spontaneous, and a culture that's driven more by opportunities than by routines. And here's the big one: the culture here tends to be more transient. People come and then they go. That can be a challenge if you're used to tight-knit communities. But at the same time, this place is a melting pot. People come from all over the US and the world. And the ambition level, it's high, especially with the working professionals. People are building businesses, networking, and working towards their next thing. Community here doesn't happen by default. You have to build it. You have to be intentional. Find a gym, church, a sports league, whatever fits you. When I moved here, I found a church almost immediately, which made my transition almost effortless. Now, here is where people really get it wrong: location. Location can make or break your experience. This is the biggest mistake I see people making. They say, I want to move to South Florida. But South Florida isn't just one place. It's many cities representing different lifestyles, all stacked on top of each other. And if you choose wrong, you may be one of those moving back. Let me show you just how different it gets. Let's start with Pompano. Pompano Beach, right next to Fort Lauderdale, is fast-paced, more international. Deerfield Beach is a little slower paced, more relaxed, definite surf town vibes. Then you have Boca Raton, which is wealthy, it's clean, professional, very polished. Then you have Delray Beach, which holds deeply to its identity of a beach town. It's social, vibrant, has a strong nightlife. Then you have Boynton Beach, which is practical and a little more low-key. You have Lake Worth Beach, which is practical as well, but more artsy and eclectic. Further north is West Palm Beach, which is growing fast. It's a magnet for young professionals. Definite business energy here. Then you have Palm Beach Gardens. It's more suburban, family-oriented, quiet, definitely a golf course lifestyle. Furthest north, you have Jupiter, which is laid back, outdoorsy, almost like a Midwest lake town, but on the ocean. Now, on the Gold Coast, just 10 to 15 minutes can completely change your way of life. So when someone says to me they want to move down, my first question is, what kind of lifestyle do you want to experience here? So here's a tip. Don't make your decision based off of a house you found online. Choose based off of what you want your everyday life to look like. And this last one, it's what catches people off guard. The cost of living sneaks up quickly here. This is the Gold Coast. There is a lot of wealth here, and it's really easy to spend money here. People move here believing their budget is solid, and then 6 months later, they are shocked at how much they're spending. And it's not just the housing and the insurance that does it, it's the lifestyle. Eating out is normal, parking fees become routine, and the weekend events are constant, and all of that adds up fast. Plan on spending at least 20 to 30% more here than where you're living now, and that's normal for people. Here's my encouragement though, for those who are on a tighter budget. There are a lot of free events here. There's also nature areas and beaches that you can fill your schedule with. At the end of the day, those who love it here, they really love it. And those who struggle, usually it comes down to one of those 4 areas. So if you are someone who's thinking about making the move, but you have questions, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. And if you have a suggestion for something you want me to include in a future video, drop it in the comments below.